really have anything to talk about this morning.
Well, it's almost the New Year. New Year's Eve.
Damn sausage. I should have cut them before I put them in the pan.
Do you know that gym's closed today?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Who's telling you that?
Well, that's what Mongo said.
Which is what I was told.
By who?
I want to say Heather.
Go ask, go verify.
I wasn't positive of that either. I wasn't
How about I'll just call them and verify?
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Said they had it signed by the sign-in sheet that said they were closed today and tomorrow.
That's horseshit.
Yeah.
So is the post office closed too?
National holiday? Maybe. I don't know.
It's not a national holiday.
It's just your birthday, Bob.
Well, whatever.
It's fucking New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I think they're closed tomorrow.
It's really not a national holiday, is it?
No.
It's just a day.
Yeah, it's just a fucking day.
But I guess this is the new year. People celebrate having accomplished that last 364 days.
Like
Or 5 days.
it's not
Or
even
another.
like fiscal year. It's not like it's nothing. It's a reason for dipshits to go out and get drunk. And they tell you there's going to be road checks and shit, and motherfuckers get caught in them anyways, and do stupid shit. Like, what?
The gym is
The
closed.
gym is closed?
Nobody's answering the phone.
Well, there you go. The gym
Well,
is closed.
great. Great. How am I going to do the muttering? How is John going to do cardio?
I was told that all the girls were going to go out in the parking lot and work out today.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's what they said
It's
yesterday.
30 degrees outside. When that happens, I'll be very impressed.
Yeah, I didn't say I was going out there. I was just saying that's what they said.
Yeah, that sounds like a load of horse shit.
I think it'd be cool if they go out and exercise outside.
We give them some Lance training. We go out there with the hose pipe and spray them while they're working out.
They'd asked me, they said, what can we do to work out? We don't, the gym's closed, we don't have a place to work out. I said, you have outside. So that's what they're talking about. And I said, if you really want to do that, just go drive to the gym even though it's closed and just use that big ass field there where you guys
That's what we
work
did,
out.
yeah. That's what we did before.
I, on the other hand, am not doing that.
No, it sounds cold. I don't do cold. I'm from Colombia. I need 50 degrees as in like a...
So we got the SOE panty patch. Oh, I'm
Panty
wearing
dropper
SOE. Oh, you're wearing SOE. I won't be needing these. I put 100 online. I think we have 13 left. Those sold pretty fast. And that's all I got, man. We still got little dudes showing up. Some guy, Grant Cunningham, is pissed at me. If you think about like the old gun riders, the old fat guys with the big crazy hair and shit, he's one of those guys. Like, I recognize his photo from just seeing him in magazines and shit. Print magazines are dead. There's a shitload on the fucking shelf now, but like that industry it's unfortunately it's dying. And Grant Cunningham has never done anything for us. Rob Pincus, I considered him to be a friend, and he's upset. Grant Cunningham is Rob Pincus's media guy, is what I'm told, and Rob is trying to take the high road, and he's being forced to say shit. Maybe he wants to, maybe he doesn't. I don't really care. I've been on Rob's show before. Rob stopped by and say hello. That was the extent of Rob and I hanging out. Rob, business-wise, has never done anything for SOE. He might tell some people in class, hey, I use John Willis's shit. But nobody's came in here. We don't have any orders that are like because of Rob Pincus. So, Rob, if you got to burn your med kit or pull the tag off like you said, but no hard feelings. I don't care, man. We're in the same place. I'll say hello. You do what you need to do. But right now, I'm telling you, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you come out and side with Grant Cunningham, which is what it looks like you're doing, and what they expect you to do. I don't give a shit, man. You do what you need to do. Not gonna hurt me, not gonna hurt you. Fucking, I see you for what, 5 minutes a year maybe? You come by, you say hello in the parking lot. I'm good. Do what you gotta do. It's just funny, those little dudes show up and you got 10 dudes just rapidly going on and on and on, and then SOE, you know, people from SOE show up, and the whole fucking thing fizzles out. And this motherfucker, this dumb shit, we cannot tolerate his boorish behavior. Who the fuck says boorish? Like, are you on the fucking BBC? Because that's what this dude, like, that's what I picture this guy, how he talks and the language he uses. And he thinks that we need to, he said that we need to bring this to light, basically, so that people know what an asshole Willis is and how rude he is to women, and people will stop buying from him. So I shared a link to help him in his cause, to bring light to his page, and to help his plight, and we'll see where that goes. Controversy Willis, there's a link to his page. You guys can go comment if you like. It's Grant Cunningham has a locked page where you can't comment, and he has a page, Grant Cunningham the writer. If you like us, go tell him. If you fucking hate us, side with him and give him more power. Fuel his mission here, and help him shut down SOE if that's what you believe needs to happen. There is a dude right there that has a little bit of power and has some media behind him and has the means to put this out on a more public forum than you do. So if you don't like what we're doing, there's your cause. Fucking side with him. If you do like what we're doing, go tell him that also. And we'll just keep doing what we fucking do. We don't give a shit. I still stand by what I said. You come in here and attack us, we'll attack you 10 times fucking more powerful than you came at us. You come at us politely, you'll get the same back tenfold. I gotta get this sausage.
Two things. One, we're not any more disrespectful to women than rap or music or anything like that. I just happened to ding in my head. Like, that's the most disrespectful.
I think we need to let the fucking women thing go. Are they on par with us, or are they fucking retards? Because this is the dude that says that fucking females should have a revolver, and it's like Yeager said, why should a chick have a revolver? You think your woman's so fucking dumb she can't operate a fucking semi-auto, weapon with a magazine or a safety? She drives your kids to school with 2 kids in the car, fucking listening to them, goes grocery shopping, puts makeup on, fucking manages all your bullshit, but she's so fucking retarded she has to have a fucking revolver because she's not competent enough to figure out how to use, a real pistol. That's what this dude, that's what he pushes. That's what his shit was. Women should have revolvers. He's one of those old school dudes when magazines were black and white. What he's doing now, I don't know. I never heard of him until today. I recognized his photo. I had no idea that was him. Go ahead with the woman thing. Sorry, I sidetracked you.
No, that makes sense. Well, then it was only a little thing. But then another thing, I just happened to remember that it is New Year's Eve, and I thought it would be funny if, since we're going to have a little more time at the shop today because of no gym today, if we, instead of antiquing people where you put water on people and hit them with flour, we could New Year's people, and we could throw water on them and then hit them with a handful of glitter. Not anyone up here. But I bet, if we hit Shelton with glitter, he wouldn't be able to get out of his beard for a good year. It's just an idea. Doesn't have to happen.
Do we want to address the beanie guy?
Oh, we had we had this dude, basically, just because I don't feel like reading all of his bullshit, and I don't really like him anyway, so I'm not going to tell you who he is either, just in case he has some kind of page, because he kind of dug like he wanted a video made about him, but we'll just keep this short in that he received a med tray. The whole thing, he got a med tray and a beanie, and he fucking loved the med tray, but he was really mad about the beanie he got that's embroidered, made in the motherfucking USA, but it has made in China, like the actual hat, not the logo or whatever. It was made in China, whatever. But he basically just said we're a bunch of hypocrites and we're lying, we're doing it for the dollar, and you don't give anything to Americans, and just a bunch of shit, really. Because, do you fucking have shoes that are made in America soles? Probably not. They're probably a brand of rubber that's not made in America. Whatever you drive has definitely got American-made and not American-made parts. Like, people that do this, if you're going to get really particular about it like that, then you've got to get all the way particular about it. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite too, and it takes away any validity of anything that you're saying. So we don't really care either.
And he said, I challenge you, the economy's shit, there's millions of employees, the Americans unemployed. You should just give your money to those Americans. That's what I keep hearing. If you're going to fucking tell me to give some money away, do it yourself also. Like, you want me to fucking donate fucking whatever it is, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I employ a bunch of people. I will employ more people. We spend our money in our community. I am not going to give money away to any fucking buddy who is not working. I'm not going to give money away to some foundation where you can't readily see. If I give money away, it's to somebody I fucking see face to face, somebody that I know. I know plenty of people that need assistance. I will assist them and let them grow so that they can assist other people themselves. I'm not going to give money to some guy on the fucking street corner. We just don't do it. I mean, I've done it. You see it happen sometimes. If he looks like he's a U.S. serviceman, you know, something like that. You know, Lance has been there when we've done that. But I don't give money away to strangers. I don't give money away to dudes that come up to me at the gas station and the gas station scam thing. I just don't do it. And like, we employ people, and I hear the same thing. Oh, you bought a Range Rover? Yeah, I got a fucking parking lot full of U.S. made vehicles too. Dude, last night going on and on about the Panamera, and I should have bought a Chevy. I got 3 Chevys right out front, and the Range Rover and the Porsches. Yeah, those corporate companies are out of Germany and Britain, but the dealership, the support network, the fucking tires we buy, the people that put them on, the people that change the oil, the maintenance. Those are people I interact with within my community. They don't give a shit whether it's a fucking Ford or whatever it is, because that money, my money, is being spent. When I buy the car, it went to a U.S. dealership. How much of each dollar went to fucking Britain? Who gives a fuck? Porsche has a fucking headquarters in the United States. They've got a whole fucking racetrack complex they're building. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, guys bitching about that shit, it's just jealousy at this point. The guy that came on, Amanda put up a picture of her watch. Some dudes fucking attacked her last night on our page. She gets a kick out of that. Like, she fucking enjoys that. I do too.
We all do, yeah.
But the fact is, it's just you guys talking shit. I was putting those... Where were you 3 years ago when I was putting up a picture of a fucking $200 watch? Fucking goddamn work harder. I don't know what to tell you. This dude came on talking shit about... You know, he moved out of California and he lost a bunch of friends because of, you know, just the material possessions, and I'm a former U.S. serviceman, and on and on and on, and, you know, I can't even get a job. Really? I was fucking homeless 10 years ago. I didn't have a fucking ID card or a Social Security card, and I got 3 jobs before I even had the documentation. And I had more hanging over my head than you did. Fucking, like, if you don't work, that's because you don't want to work. Or there are jobs, you just feel they're below you. Fucking go get one and do that, and maybe you'll meet some people and network and get a second job, and fucking, it'll become something. Like, we've all done it. I'm tired of fucking saying it over and over again. But on the other hand, when those dudes keep showing up, it's always new dudes, which means we're in front of a whole new audience. And a lot of it just comes from these little guys. They're going to share our page and get us shut down, and we need to change this behavior, and it's bad for the gun community and our Second Amendment rights. I'm not a gun company. I don't know what to tell you guys. Fucking, for every one of you that shows up pissed, there's 100 that fucking love us. Our Facebook page still goes up 1,000 a day. We still fucking are here. We're still hiring. Shit, we hired 2 more girls yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like, I gotta buy more sewing machines. Like, I don't even have fucking room right now to put sewing machines. We're hired so many people. I don't even know how many are working down there right now. All right, I'm done. Go. All right, talk.
Well, I just want one last thing, because a lot of people that don't know John personally, anyone that doesn't know anyone personally, the same thing happens to James Yeager too. You know,
they mentioned James in that whole thing last night.
Yeah, you see this person that you can side with or against, and a lot of people choose against, and for reasons like, unless you really know the people, we talk about it all the time. The things, because James will do things that, like, if you don't know him, if you know him, you totally expect it. You're like, oh, that's not, like, it's not unusual. But if you don't, they're like, oh, I can't believe he was so generous and he went and did this, went and did that. But it's just because you don't know what you're talking about. And the same thing goes for him. You know, you're like, oh, give to an American company. I've watched John firsthand at a knife show go to a guy who was he was new. No one was getting his stuff. He was way underpriced. And he went through and bought a bunch of knives, not for himself, but to give to friends. But he did it and told the kid, this was like a 16-year-old kid who was just getting into custom knife making, and said, you know, go start your company. Do something with this. Don't waste it. The kid stayed in contact, and like he's booming now. Like he literally now has his own company. It's not just some little side project that he had a few knives anymore.
Hold on. That's Desert Blade Works.
Yeah.
16-year-old kid at the show. Marissa Strider was holding a knife. I said, who made that? And she says, you don't know these two kids here? They make knives. It was Desert Blade Works and then another kid who was a knife maker too. And I said, how much is this? And he said, it's on open bid right now for $300. And I said, I'll give you $1,000 for it right now. We'll just jump it up. And hopefully other people will bid and it'll go up. I was going to pay whatever it went to. I said, text the high bidder and let him know. And the kid texted the high bidder who had $300 bid. And the guy replied with, fuck that. Like, I would have fucking choked the shit out of that dude had he been standing there. He was at the show and never fucking came back over. That was a fucking cunt move to do to a kid, especially, and the kid's shit is very, very nice. So,
and he took the time to learn a trade.
Like, I could have got that knife for $350. I bet it to $1,000 because the kid already had a spark, but it lit a fucking fire. And that guy's it's Desert Blade Works. He's on Instagram, Desert Blade Works on Facebook, and he's got he's out of Las Vegas.
Is he Las Vegas or
Idaho,
Colorado?
Utah.
Yeah, Utah, because he's Mormon.
He's LDS. He's Mormon, but I think he's in Vegas.
He may be now. Yeah.
He works with a company that makes Damascus, and the kid's got access to very, very cool stuff. I think he makes some of his own Damascus in that shop.
Mm-hmm.
But check it out. Like,
and he makes some really good. Like his Instagram is blown up because he makes some good looking stuff.
And we just pushed work to him. I mean, that's
all he needed. All he needed was the push.
And what's going to happen with, he's going to have 2 or 3 friends there that are going to go and come into this business and start other businesses. I mean, that's growing community is what that is. That's our community right there, and we're going to watch that kid. I'm going to know that kid for 20 years now while we're still doing shows and shit. I mean, I would rather put my money there and help somebody do that than somebody I don't know. Like the dudes, like I understand falling on hard times. I've been there. I was there. And, friends helped me. But I didn't ever stand and fucking ask for money. Never. It just won't happen. And I don't have a lot of fucking patience for those who do. If it works for them, more power on you. But don't tell me I fucking owe them something.
Want to pause that for now?
If you want.
What are you doing, Heather?
I'm eating.
Is Heather around?
Are you ready for the new year? We already covered the New Year's resolution thing. We know.
Pull up. We got it.
But are you gonna party a little?
No.
Is it moms don't party like that?
All night and part of every day?
No, we're playing Cards Against Humanity tonight.
I don't know what that is.
It's a really fun game.
I heard you're reacting Zoomanity. I heard you got a bunch of cables.
Have you ever played Apples to Apples?
Yeah.
It's like an adult version of that. It has really
I
gross.
thought Apples to Apples was kind of adult.
No, this is like...
Even more adult?
Like one of the cards
Some pretty raunchy stuff.
is like taking your eyeballs out and taking your balls and putting your balls where your eyes were and putting your eyes where your balls were. Like all of that was on a card.
What's the deal?
That was Heather's appeal to the game.
I was like, that's what drew Heather in.
There's a Fuck Mountain was another one.
There's like the bigger, blacker box. And
Yeah.
like it's the ultimate like trump card. It's just the big black dick or something like that. It's pretty funny.
James bought all the expansion packs for it, and like you're just the main game.
So James is going to be there?
Yeah, James is playing with us.
Really?
Yeah, he's the one who bought it for everybody.
Cool.
I'm excited. Joey actually for Christmas, it was like the 13 days of Kwanzaa or something. And on the last day, Cards Against Humanity took all the money that they had got from the people who bought it, and they just bought this big plot of land in Maine, but they named it Hawaii 2, and everybody who bought the Kwanzaa thing got a square foot of land on it, and they sent them a flag, and they're like, that way, whenever you're talking to people, like, yeah, I own land in Hawaii too, no big deal. And you can go and plant your flag. They sent a map so you can go find it and plant your flag and stuff.
Didn't they put up something that says buy this shit, and they literally sold them shit?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
They did the bullshit.
So what, they sent a bag of manure?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
People didn't know what they were buying. They're like, we're putting up this, buy our shit. And literally that's what they fucking shipped was
They
big
actually-
shit.
I think that's a
put
good
it out
idea.
there. They said, if you expect anything other than bullshit, you're stupid, don't buy it. And they bought it, and sure enough, they all got bullshit.
I wonder if anyone complains. Like, my shit was
You know,
definitely.
somebody fucking complained. We sell a real product and motherfuckers complain.
Let's send them some poop.
I think they're a really cool company. Like, another thing that they sent us on the Kwanzaa thing was a list of all the state representatives and stuff, and what companies gave them the most money. And so you could go through and see, like, all the different companies that sent them money. Pro-Life, by the way, in Tennessee was the one that sent them the most money.
To who?
To our state, like, was it the senator of Tennessee that you got on the Kwanzaa thing?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, to the senator.
Joey, how are you this morning?
Pretty good. Just got all those slings done. Made me feel a little better. But then I looked to the left and saw that other shit we got. So.
That's how we feel.
How many
Okay.
slings do you think you did?
Just today, God, man, no telling. At least, I mean, it's a big blue tub full. And
100, 300, 500?
about 100.
100
Right around that.
this
About,
morning?
yeah.
How many slings do you think we've done in the last week that you've gone through you?
Let's see, the green ones were 100 by themselves. Just did the black ones. So, I mean, close to 200, 250, 300.
I'd say closer to 300.
Turn around.
I cut them.
Huh?
Look on the floor.
Oh.
There's 400 slings right there. You have no idea, like, you have no idea how many slings you're going through.
No.
Yeah.
And we just, all the pegs in the back, all the hooks on the wall are filled. You've gone through at least 600 slings.
Yeah. It's
just
been a
this
lot.
last week.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
Like, they're shipping. Like, they're all, and pelter wraps, you just did, what, 100 extra pelter wraps? The motherfuckers are gone, too.
Yeah.
Like, they're building another 100 right now.
Well, that's why I've been working on the slings, because Cody came down the other day and was like, yeah, we need these.
Yeah, they'll all ship orders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, we have racks, like these racks right here, these are waiting on something. We have other racks that are just waiting on slings. We have other racks that are just waiting on specific cocks. Like, we're running so many cocks with the sales that we build them as we need them. Like, they'll run them in batches. They'll do 100 of one, 100 of the other, and then we'll have, while we're waiting on those 100, you know, they take a day or two to get. In the meantime, we'll have another rack filled waiting on Christmas cock sales. So she'll run those, and then that whole rack just fucking ships. They literally roll the whole rack in the office, start processing the orders. So it's cool.
Yep.
Lots of cocks.
How many more plates do we need?
Myself, you,
One over
Mongo, Joey,
here. One.
and one other, so 5. Quick addition. You liked that, didn't you?
Numbers
Woo!
are hard.
Man.
What are you building right now? Somebody speak.
Talking to you.
Cindy.
ID carriers.
Let me get out of the
16
way.
light pouches.
We're getting ready for SHOT Show. We usually wait till every year in January I go, we're going to be ready for SHOT Show next year. We got a year to do it. And we start getting ready in a week before. So this time we started 3 weeks ahead of
I
time.
was gonna say we really did start.
Yeah,
a
we
long
started.
time ahead.
We started early this time. We say that about Christmas stockings too. And ideally, we want to start stockings in October, but we started them in late November this time. I don't even know what we shipped stocking wise. It was a lot.
A lot.
And
Because I did, like, for 2 days, all I did was box just stockings.
so SHOT Show, we take ID carriers. Our ID carriers can easily be picked out of the crowd. Like when a dude's wearing an SOE ID carrier, people always ask them about them. We make some very cool ones in colors that you just don't see. So that's our promotional stuff for SHOT Show. We give out ID carriers. When we give out business carriers at trade shows or business cards, we put them in a sleeve. So you get a nylon sleeve with the Made in the Motherfucking USA tag. So once you've used the business cards, given them to your friends or whatever, you can still stick you know, a driver's license, a couple credit cards, some other shit in there, and use it just as a little flat micro wallet. And we get guys asking, like, we don't sell those. They're not even on the website to buy. We give them out as promotional items at trade shows. We get people asking all the time. We get companies, can I buy 1,000 of those? We want to give our business cards out that way. So it's turned into something cool for us. So who's been building those card sleeves? You guys?
The business card holders.
Uh-huh.
Me and Lisa did them, and a few of the new girls. We did 1,500
Nice.
altogether.
Yeah.
We got more still to do, or that's all of those?
That's all of those. We finished them.
So yeah, we'll kick out.
Nice.
And we'll kick out probably 1,000 ID carriers in the next week to take with us. We take kit bags when we travel, when we fly. you can take 2 bags. So when we fly people, I've got 10, we got 12, 14 people, 12 people going to Vegas this year. So that's 1 personal bag for each, and then an extra bag. So that's how we carry all of our shit on Southwest. We'll just take super kit bags, completely filled. We'll take the cocks and then suck all the air out of them with a vacuum and just fill those things up. And that's how we move with all. So we'll have all the cocks. We'll have we got a bunch of limited edition stuff for SHOT Show, patches and stickers this year. The ID carriers, the business card sleeves. We got all that going. So if you're at SHOT Show, find us. We'll be posting on Facebook where we are, just like last time. Anything else, Colin?
No. Not that I know.
Joey, anything? Where's Shelton?
He's down there working hard, you know.
Since he refuses to eat eggs.
He's leaving his beard hair in a little bit of every product.
Yeah. Yep.
Every time I get next to Shelton, I go, "Have you been on fire today?" And I try to light it, and his beard never like takes off all the way. It just burns a little bit. It doesn't really do much. But I burn him. I try to light him on fire every time I get down there.
We done?
I guess so.
Heather?
Yeah.
Sign us off, Heather.
I'm not as peppy today.
You better say something right now.
Okay.
Lance does it.
Okay, make today about the YOU.